Praise Jesus. Now, why do some men become serial killers, rapists, murderers, all that bad stuff, right? It's very simple. The answer is there, but what do our media and politicians do? Lie. A guy becomes a serial shooter who kills people at school because of people and what they treated him like. It's pretty simple. It's not because of some bullshit on the internet he read or any of that crap he's want to brainwash and lie to people about. No, it would have been kids at school giving him shit and he had enough, come back with a gun and blew their fucking brains out. That's the answer. Stop bullshitting to people about why a kid would go back to school and kill everybody. It's because of the kids at the fucking school, you dumb cunts. Stop lying to people. Okay? Why does a man become a serial killer? Could be his parents, or it could be how women talk to some men. But it's never addressed. But they shouldn't, sticks and stones. Until it's a group of people pointing fingers, absolutely discriminating the boy. Wonder why he would come back and want to fucking kill everybody. It's pretty fucking simple. You humans are dumb. The same humans who are in control of this don't bully, don't blah, 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 are the same people who used to be belittling every person. These are the people. That's why they're doing it now, because their children are going to get picked on because they were pricks to people at school. I know I've experienced it because I was the ugly kid, I was poor. Yes, there were days that I wanted to go get a shotgun and blow your fucking brains out. Yes. Yes, lots of times. You were cunts to poor people like me, especially girls. And I wonder why did this guy come back and fucking break my jaw? Why did he rape me? Because you fucking torched his humanity, you idiot. You human beings, right? You're a human, right? If someone comes to your life and absolutely destroys it, right? Makes it feel like that you don't exist, you shouldn't be here. Wouldn't you want to come back and cut that cunt's fucking head off? Like, use your brains, people. You're too stupid. Why did that kid come back and shoot everybody at school? Oh, duh. I wonder why. Probably because everyone at school was giving him fucking shit, you idiots. Maybe parents should teach their kids to not be pricks at school. Maybe just that. Instead of blaming some fucking internet shit that somebody's looked at, why not get parents to teach their kids to stop being pricks? Stop teaching their kids, you deserve this. That kid, you can go and piss on him because of how much has. That's what parents do. They teach their kids to piss on other children. It's disgusting. And then wonder why a kid comes back and be's a serial killer. You don't have to wonder. Fucking teach your kids to be nice to other humans. Not, oh, I'm better than you. I've got to do this, and wonder why fucking little Jimmy comes back and cuts everybody's heads off. You don't have to wonder. Stop teaching your kids to be dickheads. Teach them to be nicer to humans and consider and communicate and have compassion and help each other. Instead of, oh, hey, you've got to go with a guy who's a doctor. You've got to go who's this. Oh, I wonder why fucking Jack comes back and fucking hacks everybody up because I've just insulted him. You people are dumb. Why is there serial killers, rapists, and that? Because you're teaching people to shit on each other instead of help each other. That's why. You don't have to make up why someone has become a serial killer. The answer's there in front of you, but instead of addressing it, you all make up some bullshit lie and wonder why it keeps going. You belittle a man and he has the capabilities to kill you. But instead, you want to play some dumb game. Oh, why did that happen? Because you flicked the switch. And you thought it was funny until people got killed. Oh, whoops, that didn't work, did it? You know, I'm seeing, like, you see all that stuff in America where they have the kid, it's always a white kid. Yes, I know why it's a white kid. Because some people are pricks to white people. And if you're a white person who gets drilled every day, and then wonder why that person comes back with a shotgun and starts shooting people. Well, dude, because he probably got outcasted, kicked to the curb. People laughed at him, probably teased him. So he went, fuck this. If everyone just wants to give me shit, I've got no life. Why would I care? Ding, ding, ding. The fucking answer's there. You people are so dumb. It's with the parents telling their kids when they go to school, oh, little poor Paul and little poor Aaron, oh, you're better than them, so we're going to teach our kids to piss on them. That's what you're doing, and wonder why the little poor kid that you pissed on comes back and shoots everybody. Because of your kid, of what you taught them. You're a dickhead. I put up with this shit going to school. Your kids. Oh, we got all this. We can picture. Yeah, I wanted to come back and stab your kid in the face, you dickhead. Yes, you taught your kid to be a piece of shit to me, and I wanted to come back and cut their fucking head off. Do you understand now, smartasses? Are you gonna start when you teach your kids to go to school? Maybe tell them not to piss on the poor people because they might just come back and kill you. Because humanity is important. Because as a human, like if you want to say I don't exist, well, guess what? I'm going to make you not exist. Okay? Yeah, I've sworn. I'm very sorry, Jesus. But I'm getting pissed off every time I have to. Me, the dumbass, has to come on the internet and address this because everyone dodges it like a coward. It's like suicide. They always dodge it. The main reason for suicide for men is women. Bam, done. That's the answer to that question. Are you ever going to solve it? No, because women are allowed to be little men. Done. That's why men commit suicide. Number one reason men commit suicide is because of women. What? How do I know? Because it's the truth. Why do men become serial killers? Treatment, abuse. And a lot of the time, it's because of a woman. Every time you see a man losing his fucking marbles, 99.9% of the time, it's because of a woman. I'm trying to teach my mates to stop caring about them. If you want something, give them money, fuck them, and then leave them. Don't marry them. Don't build anything with them. Don't do nothing because they don't care. They are not humane enough. I'm sick of telling men that women aren't humane. Why they act like they're innocent and all that. They're not humane. If they were humane, men wouldn't be single like they are today. Men would have love. Men would have relationships and all that. But because women aren't like men with love is fucked. Everything is just fucked. And I shouldn't be swearing, but I got up early in the morning and I see some more videos of stupid women trying to justify them being pieces of shit. That's all it is, justifying them being either a hoe or stealing money, and it's okay. It's okay because that's what we want to teach our little boys and girls to be pieces of shit. We want to teach our kids to be pieces of shit to another human being, and then wonder why that a human being gets violent. You don't have to wonder. You do not have to wonder if you're teaching your children, right, to disrespect another human being. You don't have to wonder. why violence erupts. It's there, right? I'm poor, I'm going to school, I'm just giving you some reality, what I used to go through, because some kids go through this, walking, your parents, doing a middle class job, working hard, you're going to school, and first thing here, pizza face. Hey, poor man, oh, you smell. Just, and then, the girls started using to make spew faces at me. I remember a girl called Megan Act. I gave her a rose for Valentine's Day. I don't know how old I was, about 14 or something. Found that she stomped on it on a bus. The kindness of my heart to give her a flower, right? She, instead of going, oh, thank you for, the gift, but no, I'm going to go stomp on it on a bus, you know. But I guarantee you, this person, right, has probably got a family, kids, but that's how she used to treat people, right? That type of shit is like, if I wasn't a sane person, is what a man would come back. Oh, you stomp on my flower, so I'm a piece of shit, am I? Okay, I'm throwing you off a fucking bridge. Do you understand, like, what I'm saying to you now? Women sit there and think, they go, oh, why is he throwing me off a bridge now? Because you were a piece of shit. You were not very kind. You weren't humane. You treat people like shit. There can be some repercussions. And the politicians, government, and media, they don't want to address this. They don't want to address this. Okay, there was things I used to go to school watching girls make spew faces at me. Now, if I wasn't a sane person, I could, wait behind school with an axe and cut their fucking heads off. And go, oh, was that a nice spew face now? Oh, your head's detached from your body. Well, maybe next time you shouldn't belittle another human, like shit on their human existence, and maybe your head would be attached still to your body, like that type of shit. Like, do you understand? No more excuses, adults, about why did that happen? Because someone else decided that they would piss on their human life. That's why. That's why, but you won't address it. You will sidestep it. You will say, why did they do that? Why did they do this? Why? When you don't have to ask why, because you already know why. I've seen, right? I've seen women, they will belittle a man in front of everybody, and then that man will stick up for himself, and next thing you know, that man's getting gang bashed. While she instigated it, while she set it up, just because you got a vagina. See, all these things matter. Someone like me who sees it every day, hearing women say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, you're a fucking asshole. Whoops, did I swear again? Whoops. I've only got to ask God for forgiveness, not you. Most of you people are pieces of shit. You're not good people. You're nasty. You're mean. You make excuses. You lie. You manipulate. I mean, all these people on TV, they are liars. Like, you look at them with their smiley face and all that, they're a liar. Liar, liar, liar. All cons. They could not be. That's why they do this, because they love living in imagination land. Because they get to lie. They don't get to be themselves. They love imagination. Because they get to be a lying piece of shit, because that's what they are. They love that life. But anyway, just this shit where they keep going on about how does a serial killer become? Why does a man become a psycho? Why does he lose his? It's simple. It's so simple because women know why. They do it on purpose, and all they do is go, "Well, he done this. Go to jail." But no one has said, "Hang on a second. What instigated it? What set it off?" That's where you've got to start, but you don't. What set off that man to go and kill all them people? What set it up? No, we're just going to go with he done this. Oh, that's why. Instead of the truth. The truth. is when you're outcasted, or if you're told you're a piece of shit, that your life doesn't matter, or, and such and such and such and such. That's why. That's why. It's not he brought some propaganda on the internet. No, that's not it. That's you need that to make the excuse of why. Like I know most of them serial killers in America, them white kids. It's from what how they're treated in that classroom that they're in. But all the other kids, I guarantee it. That he was outcasted from all the kids. They kept going, and he went, "Fuck this! I'm going to get my shotgun. These kids want to keep being smartasses. I'm going to show them what for." That's the end of it. It's not this some bullshit. I learned it on the internet. No, it would have been from the kids in the classroom giving him shit, and he went, "Stuff this. I'm going to show you smartasses what's this, and your parents can cry, your parents can this, but you know what your parents didn't do? Teach you how to communicate with a human being. That's what your parents didn't do. Your parents did not teach you how to talk to another human being. Your parents taught you to belittle people. If it's always happening, then you're teaching it, your parents are teaching it. So don't ask why there's a serial killer. No, don't ask why little Janie and Jimmy got shot by by some psycho white kid who they probably kicked in the ass, told him it wasn't shit, kicked him in the ground, and he just had enough and went, "Stuff this, I'll shoot you in the face." And what do we say? "Oh, he was an isolated kid, he done this and blah, lie, 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 lie." Instead of telling the truth that he was outcasted, that the kids kicked the shit out of him, bullied him, told him he wasn't anything, blah, 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 and then he come back and shot everyone. But we won't tell the truth. We'll make up one. We'll make up a lie. The number one thing that makes a man go psycho is when you outcast him, when you put him in a corner, when you tell him his life ain't shit. That can set a man off and he can go bananas. But you always lie about it. You always lie about it. Why did little Janie get raped and strangled and thrown off a bridge? The question is, how did it end up getting to there? Could it be that little Janie, let's see, what stole he could have she could have stole his money, had sex with his best mate, um, went on a girls' night and fucked every Tom, Dick, and Harry, sucked off his best friend, stole money off him, told him he's got a wee wee. Like the list goes on, and you say why? How did it happen? I just gave you some examples, man. He could be with the woman of his life. Oh, your wee wee's so small. Paul was Johnny was so much better. God, you're terrible. Chick bang, head's blown off already. But you don't understand that. And people, oh, well, what are your manhood? Yes, manhood is very, very, very important to man. That is one thing every man, you want to destroy a man, that's where you start. And a lot of women do. And then wonder why their heads end up on a spike. Because they seem to think they can be smartasses. Women have this audacity to think they can be a smartass to a man and nothing's meant to happen. Well, unfortunately, women, yes, it does happen. You say something to belittle a man, your head is going to be very sore, and your smart mouth is going to be very sore. So you can sit there, and I know a lot of women think you're tough. You're not tough, okay? You're not tough. A 16-year-old boy can beat a fully grown adult woman. You just have this smart ass jealousy of men, and you can't help it. You've always got to, oh, but you men. No, no, you just don't respect men. You have never respected us with your fucking stupid attitudes and smart mouths, and wonder why some men when they retaliate, put you in hospital because you're a smart ass smart mouth who should shut up. And that's it. I mean, this is the end of it. I've done 20 minutes of just telling the same thing over and over and over again. 99.9% of problems are dealt with not being taught by your parents how to communicate with other humans. It's on your parents to teach you how to talk to another human being and to not be a belittling to not be a belittling piece of shit. I know I'm a sticks and stones person, but sometimes you need to understand that sticks and stones might be true, but some things you don't say because that person might just go, I've had enough today. That's about the 13th time it's been said, and I might kill you now. So it is what it is, and nothing is getting addressed. Women are still belittling men online, everywhere. Um, Nothing's happened with it. It's just not getting. I mean, I said this to a girl. I said, "Women belittle men, and that's not funny." She's like, "I know," and I'm just like, "Well, it's up to you to help. You have got to start talking to women." Like, I don't know what I read her, but I basically said, "Well, it's up to you to talk with all your girlfriends to sort this shit out." But they don't. Women don't care. They don't care. Like I've told women, okay, you agree with me here, then why aren't you talking with your girlfriend so all this shit stops? Oh, because you don't want it to change. You want to be able to belittle men, treat them like trash, and then wonder why when you get to 40 to 50 years old that you've got cats. And then you're saying like to a man like me, oh, well, how are you today? I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. You didn't want to talk to me when I was young. Don't come and talk to me now. You didn't want to know I didn't exist when you were fucking everybody. I didn't exist. Now you want to talk to me? Nah. Nah. See, this is like all these women when I was in ADF and that, oh, why aren't I know? When I was young, I didn't exist. Yeah, yeah. Fuck you. There's your answer. And get whoever you think you are, because I know you women like to go, I'll get such a well, go get them. Go get them. I will meet you outside in front of their friggin' face. I will call you a slut and call him a bitch. And you know I will do it. All these people in the army know I'd do that. They'd all sit there and go, I'm gonna get blah blah blah. And I'll go there and go face, fuck you, and fuck you. I mean, when I first went to the army, everyone was against me because I told them I love Jesus. And that's a slut, that is a bitch. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then a lot of you want to be my friend. You know who are my friends because they were there. They were always saying, Wayne, you're right, you're right, you're right. And all you use who turn around and go, oh, Wayne, you were right about women. Yeah, no shit, dickhead. You're too stupid. Vaginas are escorts. Don't care. They don't have love in their heart. Tell me, when was the last woman to go out with someone because of their character? They didn't have to pay, take out on a date. How many? Show me where there's a date where no money is spent and it's just about love. Yeah, exactly. The answer's right there in your face. Yeah, women don't have love, mate. Where were the picnics? Where were the walks? Where was just the talking? Yeah, there's not that anymore. Your answer's right there. Love. There ain't none. Love ain't a dinner date. Love ain't a romantic vacation. Love ain't materials. Love is simple. It's what's in your heart. Can you, can you be respectful? Open arms. Just can you do that? Can you be, have the brains To sit there and not judge someone until you've spoken to them to know who they are. Not many people can, especially women. You suck the most. Well, little Johnny, he's got a big penis, but he doesn't have his car, so it takes him off the list. So, Jenny, do you have what you've just asked Johnny to have? Do you have that? I'm a boss babe. All right. So, how did you get your position? Um, um, we know the game, dudes. But I'm going to end it there because it doesn't really matter.